slightly easier and quicker stop than yesterday at least. Centre of the city, Tiananmen Square, Forbidden City, check them both out today. Very keen. Very sore and very tired from yesterday, but we're good. Probably the best night of sleep I've had since I've arrived, to be honest. So let's go. Apparently Tiananmen Square has a very extensive security process, so gotta see how that treats me. I've got documents sent for me by a guide, passport, and I think that's everything it says, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how intense it actually is. I mean, this whole area is covered in police and security, checking passports, checking Chinese ID cards. Just exited looking for the security checkpoint, and it's literally weaving me in and out of underpasses and overpasses. So I can't go that way. I've just been following the path for a good 5-10 minutes now, and I'm still not even near the security checkpoint. So I don't even know where the hell the security checkpoint is. I should have gotten near early. I mean, I don't need a time, but bloody hell. 500 metres up on the street. Now I have to head straight back down on the other side of the road where the huge crowd is, then join the security line to go through one security checkpoint, then got another security checkpoint to go through, and then after that, should be in. Bloody hell. Literally a bit of a rabbit hole, and it's organised. I don't know how they've organised it, but they've organised it somehow. Hey. We're getting there very, very slowly. Took my trick about playing cards. Apparently that's not allowed. Oh well, so we had one checkpoint managing crowds, one checkpoint checking reservations, and then they went through full bag search. They took my paying cards, but we got it. We're in, just heading in there now. Made it. Got a bit confused because they've got a huge line for a check room. So I thought you weren't even allowed backpacks in Tiananmen Square at all, but apparently it is allowed. I'm just confused. So, stuff in this direction. Oh god, the crowd there as well. We'll just wait and see what we can decide. And that's an insane line to get into. It's gone all the way down there and around the corner. I'm going to pass on that. I'm not even going to bother. This was worse than airport security, without a doubt. Wow. It's a big square, I'll give it that. Right there though. Security here is insane. And the crowd, even though there's a couple thousand people. Being not friendly. They look actually really nice, it's crazy. This is a crowd that just mocked those two guys. That was quite funny to watch. Oh, I love it. It's the Gate of Heavenly Peace. So making my way through there, there'll be another gate, and then a third gate after that, and then that will be the Meridian Gate, which will lead into the Forbidden City. Might go for a quick little loop again, and then I'm going to head that way. No, the line to get into that mausoleum is insane, so I'm gonna give it a miss. Okay, I think I've successfully done my loops of Tiananmen Square. Now, across the road, get into there. Get into the Forbidden City. Those photos that they're all taking look the same. Very stiff. Oh god. That's the same group that got mobbed earlier. That's funny. That's where things is going to start to get a little confusing. Because I got to get to the Palace Museum, which is through the Meridian Gate, which is behind this gate, which is behind another gate. So I'm just following the crowds for the time being. That's Tiananmen Square over there. Honestly, it's not quite as big as I expected, but the historical significance of it, very well hidden. Yeah, going through one gate. And that is gate 2 of the Forbidden City. And they appear to be doing some maintenance on both of these two at the moment, but that's alright. So over 1 million square meters, you've got a whole bunch of different sections and halls and gates to go through. The main one being right at the centre. Right, let's go in. Meridian Gate entrance. So we're going to go through the security, another security, and get to there. Now I'm just confused. So I think actually these two doors on the side is actually the entrance if you are not coming from Tiananmen Square. They're sort of combined, but you can do them separately. And I feel like that would be the entrances. As for how to get to them, could not tell you. Right, let's get in. I think I will get an audio guide this time. Why not? This is the strangest audio guide I've ever seen. It's literally just a map. Huh. Okay, and we are in. So there appears to be a small river here, 5 stone bridges to cross. And then that one there is the Gate of Supreme Harmony. Rather than heading straight through, we'll head to the western side first. Wow. A lot of guys in the dark red shirts. Like there's a couple right behind me. Oops. Not too sure what the difference is, but there's definitely some sort of hidden security. There's many different halls and palaces here. So the one behind me was mainly used as an office. And so they're all pretty huge for something like that. But then further in we go, there'll be sort of residents of consuls, residents of visitors, foreign visitors. There's many different buildings, all with specific uses. And this is another gate, Gate of Supreme Harmony. And this will head into what will eventually be the actual palaces. This is the one used for state affairs mainly. Any events that required the emperor's attention, morning courts, they'd set it up in the center there. You can't actually go up there, but they'd set it up there and he'd report. Okay, now we're getting into the real stuff. Pass through one of the gates, which I think gates is more just how they look. They're not actually gates, they are all buildings unto themselves. Oh wow, that's a big one. There is the Hall of Supreme Harmony. That is the largest and most spectacular building in all of the Forbidden City. And like, holy shit, that's massive. I think that's the largest of that kind of building I've ever seen. You notice bricks all here, and then there's a stone path there. That stone path is for the emperor only. Of the 24 emperors that lived here over 491 years, that's where they would have walked down to receive morning court. Bronze vats we used to hold water in case of fires. You'll notice there's a lot of scratches all over it. That would have been the Allied forces plundering the place, scratching the golden gild off these vats. It's crazy. The largest fully wooden building in the Forbidden City. It's just incredible just how it looks. And then we've now just gone behind, and there's a few little smaller ones. Let's go check them out. Everything that's been shown so far has been the outer court of the Forbidden City, so the best way to describe that would be where they meet people from the outside and hold the daily events, I guess. And we're about to enter through that gate there, which is the inner court, which I'm going to take a wild guess at this moment and say it's basically the living quarters, that sort of thing. So you've got a big one for meetings, little one for breaks, that one there for examinations, basically. Cool, alright, onwards. Just take a look at it straight in or start looping around the Western Palaces. I think I'll do the Western Palaces. Then go down the centre, come out here, do the Eastern Palaces. Assuming that'll work. Let's test it out. Just to look around the Western Palaces, but I think we'll head up the centre now and see the main sections once again. Map is not at all accurate. I spent half an hour trying to find out where the hell I am. Turns out there's a bunch of extra buildings that aren't even on here, so more to look at. So this area is mainly the Western Six Palaces. This was the home of the empresses and concubines. Pretty much in most of the six palaces on the western side. Pushed our way through the Imperial Garden to the end, to the Western Palaces. Again, 6 of them set out pretty symmetrical. And we'll just wander through and see what information we can find out about these ones. So this is the most different looking section of the entire thing. Fortunately, this thing here is deciding just not to work. It works, like, as you can see, only one of the palaces over here has actually worked, and this is the last one. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. So I can't tell you what it is unless there's a thing. Strange. Westernized style building in the middle of all of this. And explanation? Couldn't really get one. I'm sure someone out there would have a better idea than me. But it's not great. The Western Palace is done. I think we'll head back to the centre, cut straight through the middle, and then head to the Northern Gate exit. So this is the Arrow Pavilion. My understanding is that the emperors of the Qin dynasty were originally nomadic people, but after a couple hundred years, the skills of archery on horseback sort of vanished, so the emperor built this to retrain, relearn what their people used to do for the younger generations, and it worked. We are in the home stretch now. It's been nearly 3.5 hours walking in this heat in one of the largest palace complexes in the world, and one of the best. That gate there will lead to the centre area, follow that through and we'll be there. So over here we've got the eastern wing, which was mainly for services to the emperor, so like pharmaceuticals, clothes, people are responsible for that. And then on the western side over there are government official offices. The big one in the middle. This one here is probably one of the more important buildings. It was the living quarters of 16 of the 24 emperors, and they also did things like hold dinners, meet officials. All that was done for 16 of them in this one building. Back where we were, that enters into the Imperial Garden, so we can head straight through to the exit on the opposite side. So that is two different kinds of trees that have been sort of fused together 300 years ago. That's pretty cool. I think it said cypress and oak, maybe? That's pretty cool. And that's the viewpoint. And that's the exit. Right. Oh, it's been a hot day, but a beautiful day. Now after yesterday, after today, I need to rest my legs. So tomorrow's going to be a chill day. We've got one more day, and then we're off. So adios to the Forbidden Palace.